Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see you right now. You're gonna see you right.
Hi, this is Vanessa.
Hi, this is Kaka and you're watching our love story.
Vanessa is very charming. She's a selfless person. One incident that can't skip my mind is when she used her pocket money to pay school fees for children who are in need and didn't have school fees.
She's got lots of friends. I say that because I'm a bit different. I think I'm a bit more like my dad. I worry about a lot of things and she doesn't always worry as much. So that's a good thing about her. She's a free spirit.
Vanessa, amongst my children, has been very lovely to us as parents, as most of our children have been. But she has been special.
She's a very responsible girl and she's very independent.
When she has set her mind to something, she'll give it her best.
What makes Vanessa tick is her personality. What you see is exactly what she is. She's a go-getter. She's very supportive, incredibly supportive, and she just loves people. That's who she is.
Kaka is a very hilarious guy. He loves making fun. Even when things are a bit tricky and it's not a cause to laugh or anything, Kaka will just make you laugh. Kaka loves dancing. He loves dancing so much.
Actually, the most loving thing about him, he loves kids because I can see from my own kids. He's too friendly with them.
One funny thing I remember when he was in nursery school, when we used to pack his eats, he used to sit by the roadside and consume them before reaching school so that kids won't have to ask him for some.
So after making sure that they are here, you come, there won't be any supervision. On that day, that's why you have got to be very careful and make sure that what we are telling you now, we are doing a mock wedding. A mock what? A mock wedding. So everything must be perfect because we are not going to supervise you. So after they are there, you come and stand here. So they will come marching with the daddy, and when they reach the middle of the aisle, you will come with your best man. This is your best man, the real one.
Yes, the real one.
Can you come, please? You come and stand here. Come and stand where? The reason why you are facing this side is simply because never lose sight of the bride. Okay? So immediately you arrive here, you start clapping your hands. So you will come marching, daddy. Come marching. You don't clap, they are clapping for you. Yeah. So when you reach here, you remove your hand because daddy has not been here for rehearsals. So you remove your hand because there is a tendency of again turning you around. So you turn also and face this side. Turn and face what? Not dangerous, like close. That's right. No, that's okay. Your responsibility is take care of him. Take care of him. Make sure that he is perfect. Is what? Is original. Okay? And Madame Matron, your responsibility is take care of her. Make sure that she's perfect, she's impeccable, she's impeachable, she's spotless, okay? She's not sweating, she's not worried, okay? That's your responsibility, okay? But don't overdo it. Many times, matron, when the bride is not sweating, they keep on mopping her, and they make the life a little bit uncomfortable and interfering with what? With the photographs. Is that clear?
So, what did you have in mind? Pineapple? Strawberry?
I need something chocolate-like.
Okay.
Something.
Today, what is available? This is a fruit cake. It's Florida. This is a chocolate topping with nuts, and this is a cream ice cream with orange, and this is the butter icing.
Okay.
So let me bring that.
I'm already liking this.
These are muffins. Today we just have red velvet. We have coconuts, orange. These are okay. This is some of the suggested toppings. Each of them, but it's according to your taste. You're going to try out each muffin with different toppings and see what suits best.
I think it would be best if we stay away from the nuts because most people are allergic to nuts. So I think probably no nuts, but fruit. Yes, fruit, but no pineapple. I'm guessing no orange.
Orange too?
Yeah, what is this?
That's orange.
This is orange.
Yeah, but you
What's
can
this?
take, that's coconut. You can try it with any topping. You can try it with any topping and you see what's best.
I think because I have a bias towards chocolate, I really like chocolate.
It's actually pretty good.
Okay, let me bring another set of cakes.
Okay.
I like this.
We now know what to get.
So he likes the chocolate. You like
I'm in for the chocolate.
We can do some different flavors. Like you can decide if you want a different, another different.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can.
Oh my god.
So everyone goes away happy. So let's first let's try your fruit, which has, or as long as I've known Vanessa, her cake has been a fruit cake. You don't swear her any other way.
Get something.
You don't swear her any other way.
Let me try to convince Mr. Man over here that the fruit cake is a good cake. Nod your head. Nod your head.
This is it.
Oh, I think we have it. You've got your type of
This is
cake.
it.
This is the winner.
This is it.
Okay.
Fruit cake it is.
Who knew that I'd have converted you to the fruit cake?
It's actually good.
When I look at Kaka and Vanessa, I believe that they will be great.
I think there's a lot of understanding and agreement in there, which I think is key in any relationship. If there's no discussion, if there's no ability to communicate to the other person, you're having a really hard time in that relationship already from the get-go. But they seem to understand each other really well.
They are beyond friends. They love themselves, not because of what's surrounding, but because of who they are to each other.
Sometimes they tell me of their dreams and I'm like, my God, I can't even dream that big.
I met Kaka at an interview.
She was actually late for the interview and she never knew the directions. So she called and I kept on saying, I mean, you're late, this lady has guts.
He was the interviewer and he walked into the room and I'm like, wow, this is going to be interesting. And we were at dinner with my aunt and uncle the other day and he actually told me, Kaka actually told me that I actually said it out loud. I thought I had just thought it, but I actually said it out loud. I hadn't noticed.
The interview went on for over an hour. It's like the longest interview. I remember one of my colleagues telling me, you know, wow, Sudesh, some interview?
I actually didn't notice that an hour had gone by the end of the interview. We talked and talked. I think what sparked off the conversation was that he was my cousin's best friend. Once that was established, then, you know, the conversation just went on smoothly. But we talked for quite some time. It was nice.
From there, we started communicating, and we went out on a few dates. Then, you know, love grew, and that's how it all began.
I can't get over you. You left your mark.
The proposal, the fidgety proposal. He had been fidgety all day, by the way. So for some reason he insisted on going to this cinema. He insisted and insisted, and I said, okay, let's go to the cinema. I hadn't got the idea, but I was like, you know what, it's a movie, let's go watch the movie.
And we're supposed to go for a 3D movie, so we get to the cinemas and all the 3D tickets were bought, so we bought a 2D. And I remember the movie was sad.
I left feeling worse than I had come in. It was so sad.
So we left and went, then we went to a park.
It was like he was disconnected the whole time. You'd ask him a question twice, you know, for him to actually understand that you're asking him a question and actually respond.
And as we sat there, I popped the question.
And I was like, what? Like I didn't see it coming at the time.
And there was a silence, like for a few minutes, then the answer. Those few seconds were quite hard.
I took a little bit of time because you dream about it for a long time, but when it actually happens, it's like a slap in the face. You first have to find out, okay, how did we get to this moment? Then after that time, it was, you know, I wanted to marry him, you know, I did, but I don't know why it just took a bit of time to sink in that it was actually happening.
Dear beloved, we are gathered here in the presence of God in the witness of the marriage of Kaka and Vanessa to ask for God's blessing upon them and in the share in their joy.
I, Vanessa, take you, Kaka, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us apart, according to God's holy law. This is my son.
I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. With my body, I honor you. All that I am, I give to you, and all that I have, I share with you, within the love of God, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I'm a rushy person, but the vows were something I took my time saying, because I knew that they had to sink into my mind, and I had to remember them for the rest of my life, because they counted for the rest of the years I am with this man, you know. Every time something happens, he'll say, but you know, you vowed, you know, in sickness and in health. So, you know, for richer, for poorer, we girls have a problem with for poor, right? But so the vows have to actually sink in, and you understand that this is important.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Kaka and Vanessa have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They declare their marriage by vows, by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of the ring. Therefore, by the authority granted to me by the Church, God, and the civil government of the Republic of Uganda, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Kaka, you may kiss your bride.
that day a lot had gone on before, and there are certain glitches, things that don't go right during the wedding. But we just, in the limo just coming to the reception ground, we just told ourselves, what, let's have fun. It's taken us very long, so we might as well enjoy this.
First sight of reception was, wow, people actually came to the reception. That's a really huge thing. You can actually do a reception and nobody shows up because nobody really cares. So to me, when I walked in and I saw the people who are there, I was like, oh my God, the people came.
What was going on in my mind, I'm thinking, what, okay, we're going to get there, make the speech, then leave, then come back, then, then leave, then come back, and they're going to be playing music and we're going to be dancing. I might as well do something different, but at this time I'm going to do something that's going to be a surprise to Vanessa.
I love you more than I ever loved you, and I want to thank you for the unyielding support. And to be safe, today I'm the happiest man alive, and I'm the most blessed.
So after making the speech, I just lifted her and we just went off. So it was a surprise. I did the surprise before she did the surprise on me.
Cut the cake, and we sat down and Kaka fed me and I fed him, and it was a lovely moment.
My love, you belong to me and I belong to our. Oh baby, you go kill somebody. They say love is blind, but I dey see her for your eyes. For your eyes. They say love is blind, but I dey see her for your eyes.
Vanessa, you are my angel, you are my baby girl, you are my good friend.
I love you, but let Christ love you more and more every day, and let him be the center of the marriage.
I'm so happy for you, Vanessa. I wish you the best in your marriage.
Love one another, be patient.
Kaka, thank you so much for choosing Vanessa. I know and I'm sure that she is the best of them all.
Keep on talking, keep on praying, keep on communicating, keep your families in the background, because you definitely need that grounding all the time. And you'll be absolutely fine. And always remember to love each other.
I wish you all the best. I love you.
I'm asking you to be my true companion. True companion. True companion. When the years have done irreparable harm, I can see us walking slowly arm in arm, just like that couple on the corner do. 'Cause girl, I will always be in love with you. When I look in your eyes, I still see that spot. Until the shadows fall, until the room grows dark. Then when I leave this earth, I'll be with the angels standing. I'll be out there waiting for my true companion, just for my true companion, true companion, true companion.
Subscribe now and watch more videos like this, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter at The Love Story UG.